G'day. Apologise for the delay. Was busy with dogs. And live chat isn't working. Wonder if this chat will work today. I bloody hope so. Oh yeah, decided to do one of those 17 paid pools. And yeah, I get good luck whenever I'm not bloody streaming. I hope I can do another one. The wonders of having an absolutely atrocious sleep schedule. Oh, what do we get? It's gonna be something you already have, and I knew it. Gotta love it. Out of all of the characters I don't have. Man, there are a few... Huh. Yeah, out of all the characters I don't have, I get one that I do. And I just realized that there are so little characters. There aren't many, considering this is a gacha game, to be honest. You would think there'd be more. What is this? Oh yeah, that's what that is. What is this? Is reload overlap? I'm gonna reload my... Does that fix it? Nope, does not look like that has fixed it at all. And what the hell did I just open? What the fuck is Pove Pilot? Yeah, let's get into the game. To the rooftop. Oh, I'm pretty sure one of those is a Pierce. Yep, and she's not high enough level on second thought. I'll bring accelerators. Way Ishmael. Who else am I gonna bring? Weathering Heights. I really need to level up that Otis. I'm gonna bring... Well, I already have... I'll bring him for Slash. Him for Pierce. And I've gotta bring him. Do I want to switch anyone? I'll get rid of her because she's mostly for sync. Switch her out with the lobby go. Yeah, we'll go with this. 41, 44. Catula, yada yada yada. That one's Flash, that one's Blunt. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Any targets? No targets. Struggling, neutral, struggling. David, serve against him. Next up. Struggling, yep. Struggling. Do powered guard. And let's go with that. She blocked all of it. Oh, I thought you was hitting, I forgot her name, damn it.
승부처. 방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도 두뇌 파로 적을 다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지. 목을 내놓고 있도록.
대검 방어.
그래, 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까.
Get some more on that, and we'll just
준 다음만 생각해.
completely fuck this one up.
내서 오지거든. 목을 내놓고 있도록.
대검 방어.
Shit.
그래, 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어. 아픈 것은
Can have a defense on that,
저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더
and then just absolutely destroy him.
직접 알게 하니라. 맞는 거.
다리 한쪽이 작살났네. 저러면 이제 메타작을 피할 방법이 없지.
And just like that, oh, do another defensive, and then everyone just beat it.
어떡. 좋은 결투였다. 하나 눕혔네. 이렇게 눕혀가다 보면
Yep.
생각나는 게 싸우는 거지.
And now, dominant, unopposed, neutral, neutral, unopposed, dominant, favored, dominant. There we go.
딱 대서.
가둘 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주세요.
으타! 더 먹어 치워라.
뭐야?
There we go.
파이팅이다.
I'll have Shuai Ishmael attack them. Beheading. There we go.
거기까지. 직접 밝혀주마.
And I'm just gonna click auto for the last part because they're basically all dead.
저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았어.
그래, 결국 마지막 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까.
제압할게.
잘 들어. 다시 그런 거 생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
위험 요소 제거.
네.
Yep, that dude's dead.
서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까.
위험 요소 제거.
그런 거 생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
결국 내 공부가 부족하지 않았다는 거네. 그치? 좋았어.
The golden bow. Ah, damn it. And all the dogs are barking. Just great. about that, I had to deal with dogs out the back. Testing. Yeah, still works. So, how are there 2 golden bows here? I mean, it's a rich family, but it's not like they're a corporation or a syndicate. Well, one was acquired by Linton, who spent nearly all of his fortune on it, and I wonder how he got his hands on the second one. It is possible that there may have been an involvement of a third party that helped Linton and Catherine. Yep, hello. It's been a very good conto. Well, very good to be honest. It's hard to describe it really, or put my thoughts into words. 'Cause it's been a very good conto. Had very interesting moments and very good character portrayals for some of the side ones. Okay. I haven't played the 7th Conto yet, but I've got 2 of the 3 current identities, 2 of the 3 identities for characters that are out of it, and I have the 1 fixer for it. I have somehow managed to remain completely blind to the next chapter, except that it involves Don Quixote. With what information we gathered from this assayer, all evidence seems to point to Director Herman of N-Corp being our third party. Oh yeah, I also know that Moses and Ezra get shown in the 7th. But that was more because of a video that I watched today about a theory about L-Corp. Which was a way better theory than I thought of. Yeah. I believe Moses communicated with Dante about being able to see or sense distortions. I don't know a lot about it though. Right, hiring former ring researchers of all people. That's not something you see every day. Okay, she said she wanted to talk to Dante one day. Yeah. It would be interesting to see an interaction between the 2. But it's left me with one question. If Heathcliff could distort, then what is his ego? Because each one of these characters holds an ego, but it doesn't appear that they've manifested their own. Because a character who has manifested their ego isn't as easily distorted. And Heathcliff doesn't seem to be in any shape to have manifested his own, so what exactly are the sinners from Limbus Company using for their own? Ego. Yeah, maybe. So you have all been travelling with Heathcliff collecting the golden bows, yes? That is true. It was kind of like a warped version of his own ego. The body sack. But I wouldn't exactly say that his ego is an ego. Because of what's been shown of ego so far, how he is in his state of while he's using his ego, as well as how he is currently, it doesn't exactly fit how they've mostly been shown so far. It's not exactly a good description, but it's somehow the same but different. It's as if it's portrayed through a warped mirror. A mirror that can only show half of what it reflects. That's my best way of kind of describing what I think about it. Oh, chat's finally working on my side for the thing. I've got to put it back. Nothing like Dongbrick or Dongren. Yeah, it's nothing like them. Most likely it's got something related to the mirror technologies, as well as Mephistopheles, because... yeah. I would say so far, the closest thing to me that actually looks like an ego that I've seen would be, Yi Sung's at the end of his, Kanto, what he uses. To me that looked like the closest thing to an actual ego. But, yeah. There would have to be something going on with the bust and the mirrors. Because they don't seem right. Yes. Then you must have had to fight so many people in your journey. I suppose every day's been like a battlefield. We've all seen more than enough of our share of battles. Can't say I disagree with that, companions. Except we have tasked nothing but victory so far. If you call victory dying over and over and over again in an infinite cycle, victory. I see. So why are you looking for the golden bows? Because they've been contracted to? Boredom. Well, maybe it led us to the loads of money. Because it is an act of justice. It's all just a part of our contracts. I don't know what they're planning to do with the golden bows though. So none of you even know what you are collecting the golden bows? Aren't you scared, Heathcliff? Doing everything the company asks you to do without asking a single question? Do you even worry about what comes next? Nelly, I've always had a singular goal. We'll all do because Clockhead keeps reminding us of our individual goals. So no, I've never been afraid. Have you ever thought these bows could not actually be bows? I know that they're not bows. I like the way that I view them is, say the intro song with the lyrics talking about taking the fruit from the trees. I say it's a combination, it's basically from what I believe, it's a combination of the tree of life from Catholic religion, Christianity, well, the Christianity religion, that sort of offshoots and all that stuff. It's a representation of all consciousness left after the golden light, little bits of the light left. It's definitely got something related to Christianity and offshoots though. Yeah. I haven't really thought about it that much though. Yeah, maybe it's worth making an actual video about trying to discuss it. I could hear the faint sound of horses hooving echoes from above us, and now I have but one goal. We have to go after that Git. We can't let him take Catherine to the rooftop where the golden bow is. But isn't it too late now? We are slow, yet he is swift. Virgilius brought us this opportunity. He must have had to sacrifice something of his to get here. We made that decision for our sake. I will not waste his chance. This is the only way to the rooftop, right? Yes. That bastard keeps sending those dregs after us. what we need isn't the strength to defeat them. What we need is a little time. Faust, I'm asking this out of pure curiosity, but
말씀하세요.
do ask. There's gotta be a good reason my head is, of all things, in this shape. A clock, right?
적어도
It can be said that its shape was not determined randomly and without
모든 형태의
intent, as every shape is followed by concepts and symbols abhorrent to the laws of causality. You know what? This line here may actually be somewhat important to a theory behind the golden bows, now that I think about it. And the golden bow has a power that I am yet to be aware of.
여쭤보시는 것이
You are not asking a question, you are asking for a confirmation.
그렇다면
If that is the case, simply do as you will, as one seeks the stars in the night sky. Faust Kanto is going to be fire. I have to agree. Although, out of all characters, I am very much looking forward to Ryosho's Kanto. Mainly because I have quite a few theories about her sword and stuff. If I can, I mean my clock or the golden bow, or whichever it is, can turn back time, then what's there to say that I can't accelerate it or shorten it? It's closer than ever. That is true. It is getting closer and closer. After all, I'm pretty sure 7 people down, and 4 more to go, I think. Wait, am I correct? I don't fucking know. It's 12. I'm not good at maths when it's late. Besides, I did not want my Heathcliff to be tied down to this past like the Heathcliff from the other world was. Aurora's Ore Resonate S. What? Dante? Huh? Oh, 5. The fuck did Dante just do? Whoa, do you feel that? We're fast enough to outrun our enemies.
정확히는
This is not temporal acceleration, to be precise. It would be more accurate to say we are in a temporal deceleration field that slows everything except for us within a certain radius.
뭐가 됐든
Whatever it is, we'll catch up to him in no time. Oi, Clockhead, is this your doing? Yeah, I think so. The sinners The sinners could have complained that this would have been very helpful a while ago, but I had nothing to say to them. Even I didn't know that I had access to such power. I just began to feel the possibility out of nowhere. Everyone I've gone through in my life either ignored me, scorned me, or I simply lost the plot before we ever had the chance to build anything. It was all a mess. But you, Clockhead, what is wrong with you? Why do you still hold any hope for me? You needn't go this far for my sake. The company won't give 2 shits about any of this. The other sinners won't either. So why are you trying so hard? Well, he kind of has. Dante has virtually adopted them all as his children, let's be honest. I don't deserve any of it. I ain't because I still wonder how the stirrups stay on that thing.
히스클리프
Heathcliff, focus. He's getting away. Bollocks. The other sinners won't leave. Just not seeing it. Yep.
일단 쫓아가야겠어.
Let's crack on for now. To be fair, when you're stuck on a small room for such a extended period of time and fighting for your life over and over again through constant loops, you'll eventually grow close to the people you're stuck with. Wait, how many years left? Ah, 7. And I have no idea what any of those are, just great. Well, I have a slash, blunt, slash, pierce, blunt. That's probably good enough.
해오던 대로 방송을 켜겠다.
I mean, Russia was mad when they would let leave because of you. Russia won't get mad that easy for us. That is true. Ryoshu does seem to care for the sinners. Mostly Sinclair. She seems to treat him somewhat like a son or something. What the fuck does happen to my phone?
멈춰.
Stop.
이번엔
I won't let you get away this time. Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, Massault is a completely logical person, and for him to choose a very illogical thing that would jeopardize the mission does kind of show a lot. Give me Catherine back, you git. Even if you were to pursue me, even if you were to grab me, it will change nothing. Catherine has already left you. That is the most undeniable truth, isn't it? Shovel up the soil and exhaust her body for all you want, but this is an immutable truth. I haven't read Mersault's book. Well, I haven't really read any of the Sinner's books. Best I've done is a bit of Gregor's. There she lies, wearing an ineffable, eternal smile. She always is. I know, but I am trying my damnedest to change it. So shut up and change it. Allow me to relieve you of your struggles. You will suffer, longing for her for as much as eternity permits, searching for Catherine, who is long gone from this world, until your heart finds peace. Every strand of despair leads to the same answer. At the end of every path, you will mutter to yourself that once your repentance is complete, you shall lie beside her in that coffin with your cod-still heart. Why'd I read it as cod? I merely mean to lift the years of that suffering from your shoulders. Join the others, Heathcliff, in their trial of penitence, and I shall grant you the earliest peace of your heart that you so deserve. Sod off, I don't need your shit idea of peace. That's not how I want to find my peace. I wonder if you would say the same thing, even with the revolution, that all of this is exactly what Catherine wanted. Select the sapling of light ability button on the top right. Select the ability to use. Press the confirmation button to activate the sapling of light ability. Sapling of light can be used as long as there are remaining activations. Remaining activations and are reset every day. Has issues with being shunned by others his entire life, so he gets extra involved during this conto. Ah, okay. Halve the speed of all enemies. I am... Yeah. I might save that for a bit, because most likely I'm going to fail this one. And at least if I fail this one, I get knowledge of what is more effective. Okay, this song's kind of a banger.
직접 알게 한다.
Okay. You know, I really should have read the passive now listening about it.
그 정도인가?
주라니야. 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
Passive. After skill target Heathcliff's win encounter if Heathcliff dies. When this unit has explosive affinity effect, become weaker to the corresponding affinities and become stronger against every other affinity. Gain a special effect when hit. When an ally with the same affinity to this unit explosive emotion effect, this defeat loss, exploit motion after self-kill. All other allies gain deep bereavement next turn. All sinners gain the effect of the corresponding explosive element. Effect and protection against the corresponding affinity. When this unit has an explosive emotion effect, all skills affinities are replaced with a corresponding affinity. Even after the explosive emotion effect expires, the charge skill affinity remains changed for the rest of the period. Condition unmet. Holy crap, this is a lot. If the target's current HP is higher than this unit's, clash power +2 and deal 20 more damage. So he gets stronger the more you hit him. Shit. Clash win, heal 5 SP on self. Clash lose against Heathcliff, lose 5 SP and gain 2 by next turn, once per turn. If this unit did not land a single hit against Heathcliff this turn, lose 5 SP at end turn. He's gonna be a negative, isn't he? Art of Violence. Turn starts if not at negative heal 15 SP. He has what? Oh wait, yeah, I just read that there. He only gets this boost at the very end. So, he gets the boost when most of my units are dead. Good to know. So, turn starts if not. If turn ends if panic, recover panic and start next turn and reset SP to 0. Turn ends if this unit recovers from panic, gain 2 power attack over the next turn. Fixed panic. This unit's panic type does not change when affected with effects that change panic type. Instead, each unit is inflicted with effect that is against target without SP. Fused Blade of Ruined Mirror World. Inflict Sync. Counter Inflict Sync. Inflict Sync and Bleed. Gain 1 attack power and 1 damage up. I'm just going to assume these are just going to be standard. How much charge does she have? She won't have a lot. Can't even see it past Heathcliff. She has got one. No targets.
직접 알게 한다. 아차!
There's one dead. Shit, he's gonna hit Heathcliff.
폭풍과 함께 사라져라.
무지하니까
Okay.
거기까지.
I have never seen or watched. I've never played or watched any Final Fantasy, unfortunately.
소란이 줄었네요.
직접 나서도록 할까?
Shit, she got a coin down. Hopeless. Struggling. Oh well, she's good against that stuff. Shit. Either reason
듀란이야. 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
I think I found the replacement song to listen to instead of just a rabbit hole. Oh. Smackdown, defense next turn, inflict +3 save, yada yada, normal. If target 5, clash power 1, if target is bleed, clash power 1, inflict 3 sync count, next coin plus shit. The nightmare during your turn, that must be the reason why. Yep. Target fixed. If the target does not have explosive gloom, clash power plus 10, shit. Gain 3 fragiles next turn, inflict 3 paralyzed next turn, and 8 sync. Okay, so we... Ah, shit. Can any of these be clashed? That can be. Wait. These are fixed. That's fixed. That's not fixed. How much coffin does he have? He's got 2 coffins. He has 1 dull ham. Shit, that's hopeless. Why is that hopeless? He's got max sanity. What about now? Neutral. Okay, that's a decent bet. You can steal the barrier kill. Oh, okay. Kill the minion with the barrier, got it. Hopeless, hopeless. Hopeless. Yeah, let's go. Yes.
개소리를 만나야 해. 남는 것들은 전부
He's dead.
소란이 줄었네요.
fuck is... Down, be the reason why. Hopeless. Hopeless. Round and around we go. Yeah. Save it. Struggling. Neutral. Neutral. Dominating. Hopeless.
대가리 딱 떼도
승부처.
Maybe I will win this.
나는 이 왕좌에 묶여 홀로 통치하는 자의
Didn't do a lot of damage, but we have applied debuffs.
합차.
That did not do much. Just like that, he's been staggered. What am I missing for red eye? I'm missing orange. I ain't getting that anytime soon.
대가리 딱 떼도
저 밝긴다. 돌아하니여.
How many horses does he even have? Shit. Guess he's got reinforcements. Wait. Yeah. Use this. It will debuff. At least will do area effect damage to those two. And clash with that. Okay. So, what you're saying is I need to kill these guys as soon as possible. Reason why. Struggling and neutral. He's gonna lose this, I just know it.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Oh, of course, the able to blow up, got it. And he failed all of them, just great.
이제 가진 것은 이 전기밖에 없는데 이것까지. 진짜 밝긴다. 돌아하니여.
깨달았나? 지금이다. 해골바가지 거미 대가리. 자!
We're in the negative, yes. That's good. That means... Is that targeted? Is that targeted? Is that targeted? No. Struggling favored, dominating. Dominating. Favored.
직접 알게 함이라.
And he's dead. Yes. Thank you for telling me that, Manuel. Sorry for butchering your name. Yeah.
내 뒤로.
This has been pretty good. This has been a lot better than the Heathcliff fight. Which is weird to say considering I'm fighting Heathcliff and saying that this one's easier than the Heathcliff fight.
깨달았나?
Must be the reason why. Okay. Is that 3 Henleys? Henley of the Wild Hunt, Henley of the Wild Hunt, the Bereavement of the Wild Hunt. Yeah, that's 3 Henleys. Okay, so... what am I gonna do? Any of these targeted? Not targeted? Not targeted. Good. Target of all skills will be reset. Effect action at the... oh well, I'll activate for the rest of this. Oh shit. Let's go.
딱 떼도
Yep, Hockma time. Just remember, I really should finish the Lobotomy Corporation.
무지하니까
승부처다.
Oh yeah, I've seen quite a few videos as well. Yeah, Hockma's a very well written character. I'd have to agree. Reason why. Okay, he's got bit higher sanity, so it's a bit better odds. And Heathcliff, can you... yep, favored. Let's go.
직접 알게 함이라.
Stuff keeps getting stuck in my mouse. And she failed. Why must you fail me like this? Damn you. No, that's not that's Ryosho. That's Ishmael. Why you have... He's dead. No, they're all dead. And they just got replaced immediately. Just great. You know what? Be gone from my sight and be devoured. Can I... so what else if I target him? Then those two. Okay. Says if I target him with this, then those two also get taken down. Got it. How much shock does she have? Yeah, she has enough. Hopeless, 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 hopeless. Fuck. Hopeless, hopeless, hopeless. Hopeless. Oh, no, favored, favored, favored. Struggling, struggling, struggling. Struggling, struggling, struggling. Not good. Be the reason why. Favored, 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 favored. Oh, that's unclashable. Meaning, it's gonna hit him no matter what. Shit. How much damage is that gonna do? Wait, I haven't read his new attack. Shit. Smackdown, removing Gutless, Nightmares, Vengeance, target effect. Yeah, I've read that. The Wild Hunt of Desolation. 15 attack, unclashable. If target has Explosive Wrath, deal 100% less damage. Deal 25% more damage to every surviving ally. Every surviving ally, you say? If I can't clash you, I can sure as hell weaken you. I don't have many egos of pride, I don't think. Yeah. Yeah, I only have like one pride, and that's Heathcliff has it. Unfortunately. AoE? These are both AoE. Both these are. With that one, it targets multiple. That one, it affects multiple. Oh, he's dead. Oh, they're dead. Okay, I've done what I can. Yes! That worked, actually. He's been staggered. Good. I'm gonna debuff him with this. I'm gonna inflict blind on him for next turn. Heathcliff should be more than enough to absolutely demolish him. Yep, that was right.
거기까지. 수많은 것들이 옥죄어 온다.
Multitude times its hold. There we go. She got them hands. Okay. Let's look. Your ego. Deal. Inflict bleed. Do you have a debuff? Inflict blind. I want to get another debuff. But any targeted. Clash win. Clash. None of them. Hell yeah. They're all dominating. Hopeless. Shit. Dominating. Dominating. Unopposed.
내 뒤로.
지금이다. 해골바가지 거미 대가리. 먹기 좋겠지.
I just love serious Skullbuster. I don't know why.
맞는 거야.
Gives Catherine back. He is forever lost. Her consciousness is broken, scattered to 1,000 pieces. Shut up! You have nothing more, much worse to make me give up. Heathcliff, the American, falls to his knees. We were less than 10 paces from the rooftop. We had to stop him from going up the stairs no matter what. He is bound. I cannot hold him with the chains for much longer. Neutralize the target as soon as possible. Oh wait, so they actually... Oh, cool. I have to agree, he is a very good bro. I'll knock that wretch unconscious. It is one of my many lesser known skills of butlers to keep their foes neutralized. Dante, our foremost priority shall be finding out who it was that showed the Erklin Heathcliff about Heathcliff and Catherine in every world. The one who opened his eyes to the mirror worlds. I need to go shut up some dogs real quick. Oi! Quiet! Don't make me come out there! Because if you do, I'll just have to yell at you out there. I have no idea if you could hear me. Yes, probably could. I see now, Faust. You only have the potential to know all things, not the knowledge of all things. If that statement pertains to me, then yes, but that is... I suppose I'll find out when it's your turn. One thing at a time. Yay, he is acknowledging that everyone gets their turn. I suppose I will find out when it's your turn. One thing at a time. Faust, let's know about this from the very start. Understood. The very first question we should ask is how Catherine suddenly gained a keen interest in studying the mirror worlds. Considering that she had led a relatively normal life before Heathcliff's departure, this behavior seems highly irregular. So it's pretty much a given that there was someone acting behind the scenes, egging her on. Indeed, someone who handed the mirror to Catherine, leading her to create the laboratory. Someone who had to have invited Erklin Heathcliff to this manor. It must be someone close to Catherine, someone who she heavily relies on. Executive Manager, if you would allow me to voice a few suspicions, do you recall what Nellie said when we first discovered the golden bow in the basement? There is that golden bow you were looking for? Right, she did say that. Executive Manager, she couldn't have known that we were actively seeking the golden bows. We never shared that information with her. The only thing she should have known at that stage is what Catherine's will stated, that she was leaving the golden bow to Heathcliff. And when we encountered the dead rabbits in the corridor, she claimed that the word on the street is that we must be wary of dead rabbits with red eyes. But as you all are well aware yourself, in the streets, their eyes would not have had any color. Right. She wasn't even at an angle where she could see their eyes. It can only mean that she was already aware of the fact before we encountered them. Nellie? Don't let Nellie anywhere near Heathcliff. But we were too late. Now ascend to the rooftops, Heathcliff. Nellie, why are you talking to him? Do you still not understand? It was Nellie who invited me to this manor. She summoned me here, gave me information I needed to utterly destroy that fool Hindley. Oh, and it was Nellie who introduced me to that girl, Isabella. Do not ask me why, for the answer is quite plain, because we were both tired of enduring. Erklin Heathcliff, now freed by Nellie's hands, disappeared to the rooftop of the manor. Well, guess we're gonna have to kill her. Gotta kill a bitch sometimes. How many of these do I have now? I've got 210 free. Life stolen. I'll switch her out for accelerators support.
천천히 가자니까.
Nelly, you betrayed me?
이 저택
This manor has never been on your side, not even once.
그리고 히스클리프
And Heathcliff, I found it rather vexing that you would use the expression betrayal. Heathcliff slowly approached Nelly. I can't imagine the level of betrayal he must be feeling. Tell me why.
정말
You've
변해
really changed, Heathcliff.
옛날 같았어.
The old you wouldn't have bothered to ask even a single question before swinging that big club at my skull. I'm asking because it's you.
내가
Do I really have to destroy even our childhood?
히스클리프
Heathcliff,
너는
what are you most afraid of? I wasn't afraid of the ghost in that Miss Catherine claimed to have seen. I wasn't afraid of the temps that sometimes shook this manor, or how violently Mr. Hindley would get when he was drunk.
어느 날
Until one day I became afraid.
그건
I became afraid of an old woman whose heart and body were aged beyond their years. I was that old woman, an old woman who suffered because of you, Heathcliff, and Miss Catherine in every world. Round and round you and Miss Catherine went, both plagued by the hatred, the misunderstanding, the terrible obsessions, and I in every world was always dragged under that wheel of destruction, suffering and struggling at my last haggard breath again and again and again. The worst thing was that all of us were ignorant of our doomed fates. I haven't even an inkling that the two of you were consuming every minute of my life, little by little. So I showed it to her too. I told her that it was a mirror shard that showed the beholder whatever their heart wished to see. The glass shards can make countless cracks in the heart of humans. It shakes the very foundation of one's existence. The knowledge of mirror worlds can suck the meaning out of every struggle, everything that one has worked for their entire lives, and plants the seed of doubt in their hearts. Doubts about the very path one seeks to take in their life. It's enough to make them attempt to meddle with the shelves in other worlds, believing that it is the right thing to do. If someone has shown Nelly that mirror, then that must have been precisely their intended outcome. Yet a mirror technology that allows for such high degree of interactivity must be. Then everything began to unravel all on its own. She conversed with someone on the other end of the mirror for a long time, someone who was suffering as much as she was. Then the laboratory began to take shape. Oh, she must have known, even in her wildest dreams, she never once doubted me, even as she closed her eyes forevermore in that coffin, as naive as any other sheltered child, a caged bird. I suppose it wasn't only naivete, but also her own temperament. She was the kind of person who always had to be the center of everything. But please do not deny every memory we've shared together. The pit I fell for you as they abused you, wishing that you would live your best life, a life better than anyone else. We're all my honest feelings. We're gonna kill Nelly. Yay. Nelly, she appears to be a blunt and slash passive. If the staggered enemy attack, any damage on hit, and turn if panic reset to 0. Fix panic. This unit panic does not change. Okay. But Inflict one bonus mask, bind, poison. Okay. Mark interloper, mark interloper, mark interloper. Receive the hunt. Okay. Struggling. Favored. Struggling. Favored. There we go.
직접 알게 한다. 대검 방어.
Ah, shit. How sharp do these body blottlers keep their knives? What are they even made out of?
업.
주라니야. 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
Oh bash. Hopeless, neutral, struggling, struggling, hopeless, hopeless. Okay, let's switch then. You go there, and you go there. Nope, you're targeting her now. That is neutral. That is hopeless. Where are you gonna go? Unopposed. Favored, unopposed. Favored. Neutral. Struggling. Let's go neutral. Neutral. Favored. Favored. And this is looking harder than I thought it would be.
나도 아니 닥쳐라.
Okay. This is looking good.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게.
개소리들 만나야 해. 그걸 막는 것들은 전부.
깨달았나?
Shit, she's dead already.
계속해봐라. 이 폭풍이 잦아들 때까지.
And that's not gonna help. Yeah, this run's already dead. What is she weak to anyway? She's weak to slash. Good to know. Yep, definitely does. Likes to be very fast. Shit. Oh, that sucks.
열쇠가 필요하신가요?
Huh. Offsetting her evade is important. I'm not sure how to offset stuff though, that's the problem.
나를 불렀나?
No, I don't have any slashes.
응, 금방 가지.
I can't really... Oh, okay. Thank you. I actually didn't know anything about that. Okay. Get a Hudson Heathcliff.
마침내 현장 투입인가?
Yeah.
전가요?
I shall leave you out and only bring these 5.
천천히 가자니까.
Already read this. Yeah. The problem is I've literally read all of their tutorials.
경멸스러운 눈을 파내주지.
Wait. Shit, does that only work once? Ah, fuck, I didn't read that right. Oh well. So, defensive skill on that to offset. Okay. Next up. Neutral, 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 neutral. You also do a defensive there. Oh, works once every day. Huh. And there's unfortunately going to be one that hits, and it's going to hit Gregor. Good thing Gregor can take a hit.
새겨주지.
직접 밝혀주마.
엇! 샤!
Okay. Let's get a defensive on that one. Followed by Moral Profession. Let's get Heathcliff to offset that. That's hopeless shit. Hopeless, just great. Dominating, good. So, attack that, then do dominating. Neutral, favored, who's that gonna hit? That's gonna hit him. Oh well.
그걸 내놓고 있도록.
I don't have many sinking units, unfortunately. Yep.
주라니야. 죽도록 달릴
He has 40 sanity, so there's no use using that. Throw him with those two. Yeah, I was looking to getting Mole Ishmael at one point, but I never end up getting a struggling. You've got more sanity than her. You've got a good shot. That's hopeless. That's also hopeless. Don't have an ego to offset it either. Plus charge. Plus charge. I'll use EC. Shit. So... both of them are aiming at Honglu. Well, looks like Honglu's gonna die again.
내 뒤로.
Yep, knew it.
지식은 크게 도움이.
Oh well, well, we've got an ego now. Red eye open. Okay. Unopposed. Might as well try it. Shit, that's why it's unopposed. Not clashing, not clashing, not clashing! Fuck. Hopeless. And it won't clash, and who is it aiming at? Wild Hunt and Heathcliff. That sucks.
목을 내놓고 있도록. 폭풍과 함께 사라져라. 폭풍과 함께 사라져라.
I've always had my eye on you.
지켜보고 있었지.
.48, but I've inflicted bind. A woman stands before us. Her body and mind are spent, weighing down and sinking into the oblivion of time. Pride. Who will talk to Nellie? Heathcliff. Heathcliff approaches Nellie. There was an odd desire in Nellie's eyes. Perhaps it was envy, or perhaps it was anticipation. She gave me a mirror, most beautiful, most alluring. It was as gorgeous as a lovely manicure. Nellie shuddered. Caught by an ineffable emotion, she muttered in a cold and detached voice. There I saw the kind of life that was laid out before me. Heathcliff leaped backwards, away from this sudden metallic noise, but it was too late. The chains that exploded from Nellie's suitcase wrapped around Heathcliff's arm. I refuse to be bound by you and the miss. It's done. Though Heathcliff's movements may be restricted, maybe there's a way to use that against Nellie. Gains damage up.
사냥을
Okay.
위해서라면 직접 나서도록 할까?
Well, that's just normal red eye on it. Try and bash her over the head.
밝혀주마. 찢어 밝혀주마.
자, 맛볼 시간이다.
He is panicked. Dominating. Dominating. Neutral, neutral, neutral. Favored. Don't have enough. Can't do a dominating. Who's that targeting? That is targeting Heathcliff. She won't win it though. Sanity's too low.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
The blood is starting to pool. This is looking well. Unopposed, 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 unopposed. She can't clash any of it. Dominating. Dominating. Struggling, hopeless.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
When did her sanity get reset? And just like that, dominating, favored, dominating, hopeless, dominating, dominant.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
Let her be bound atop this falling manor.
홀로 통치하는 자일지니.
내 뒤로.
Can't believe Nelly gave me more trouble than damn Wild Hunt.
찢어 밝혀주마. 비명을 질러라.
Miss Catherine was difficult from time to time, but I do not wish to deny every time we've spent together. I even miss the late Mr. Earnshaw Sr. from time to time. No, I never lived a full life of hate, animosity. I am just struggling desperately to change my destiny. What again, at? Is that from here? Nah, it's from that server. To get here, I worked myself to the bone, trained, and worked harder than anyone else to become my chief butler. Move. You still endeavor to reach the rooftops? I must tell you that it is fruitless effort. That other Heathcliff is already there. And that is how this tale shall end. This is the better ending, isn't it? You two couldn't even summon the smallest courage to talk to one another. Stop it. You two always believed everything I told you. Even one iota of doubt. Every little twist, every little nudge I made in my tales. Taken as truth. No, miss, he hasn't even sent you a letter, though I am quite certain that he must have been a good life somewhere out there. I'll send the invitation, miss. It's still the same Heathcliff who didn't even bother to write you, but even he sees this. He will have no choice but return to this manor. Well, I don't recall her ever opening a letter. Serious, only she has her mind set on something. No one could convince her otherwise. No one. You two have mirrored more people. You two have mired more people than you could imagine into your business. Yet you do not even talk to one another, nor do you ask questions. Do you really believe that you even deserve to move on with such slothfulness? No more. This tale ends here. Okay, that's kind of heartless of her to burn the letters.
끝장냈어. 이제 더는 폭풍 소리에 죄를 떨 필요도, 개소리를 꿈을 꾸고 슬픔에 빠질 필요도 없지.
Ned was right, Heathcliff. The Urchlin had always disappeared into the rooftops. The early change villagers gave us, the awakening I managed with my clock. The very last of Heathcliff's hopes. Yeah, it's over. Endless vortex of colours mixing into a sludge. A splash of grey paint over the heart that once gleamed violet. A splash of blood red paint. Splashes of faded colours. Again and again until there was nothing but blackness. Unseen by or unnecessary to anyone. The colour of the pitch black night. The colour of the black back streets. Another power outage. Huh. Where did Heathcliff go? Yeah, he disappeared all of a sudden. What are you talking about? I'm right here. A predictable ending, is it not? He returned to the back streets, the place where our dear Heathcliff belongs. Claims to want Heathcliff and Cassie to talk. Yep. Proceeds to sabotage everything. Gotta love it. Poor Heathcliff, once again he turns his tail, tasting nothing but defeat and despair. Yep. She's a person driven mad by the mirror. Stop it, I don't want to hear any more of it. Pitiful, isn't he? He would not have changed one bit, no matter how much time he spent in your company. Look at Heathcliff the Urchlin, Heathcliff the devil. The very same end that awaits Heathcliff. I disagree. You probably can't hear a thing I'm saying, but I still do. Because I'm hurting. I don't want to be here anymore. So I must marry Linton in the end. Because it would degrade me to marry Heathcliff now. Oh bloody hell. Isn't this memory again? Cassie and Nellie must be talking about me in that room. I have to get out of here. If I had to stay and listen, my heart will crack and fall apart until it completely shatters. And this bloody clock noise is back. It could only mean that time's passing no matter how much I suffer. But would waiting, letting time pass change anything? What difference would it make? Fine, I'll wait a little. So shut up, Anne. Marrying Linton would give me the means to help Heathcliff. I could make him a better person. So he must never know the immense love I have for him. No, this time. I don't want to shut this open door. I'm still scared, terrified even, but... Cassie, I'm sorry. I've disappointed you. Because I was too afraid to hear your true feelings. I know this future is a future that will never come true, not for us. I wrecked everything with my hesitation. I hurt more than just us. I hurt Nellie too. I have to start fixing the things I've wrecked. Because I don't want my Heathcliff to live the rest of his life in regret. That is why, despite everything, I want Heathcliff to forge on to the rooftop. Those flowers bloom in places like desolate moors or streaked cliffsides, so they may appear more lonely than anything else in the world. Do you want to know why I still love this flower the most? All other flowers lose their colours and fade as they wither away. Yep. Well, to be fair, he kind of treats them all like his children. In a way. But this flower, even as it withers and wilts, remains the same colour. So when you're gone, I will dry these flowers, decorate my room with them. What, like make rings of them flowers? Don't say something so foolish. Why would I even leave you? So stupid. I never once realised what she meant by those words. Everything you've ever said, Catherine, was an expression of love. Boy, I'm back. Heathcliff, why do you make a cash register sound? Where the hell did you go? You blipped out of existence when the lightning struck Anne. Are you okay, Heathcliff? No, it hurts. It still hurts like hell, but I will move past you and make my way to the rooftop, Nellie. You're what? Heathcliff, the Oakland will not be my future. You, him, you both had access to every knowledge, but make the same choices anyway. Not me. I'm gonna make a different choice. Thank you so much for looking after us, Nellie. It must have been very hard. Among the 3 individuals mentioned in Miss Catherine's will, since Hindley and Linton are now both clearly deceased, it can be said that, at least on paper, the ownership of Revering Heights has been transferred to Heathcliff. I'll give you a new future, Nellie. I'll give you freedom. It was who? Freakcliff. Or Freacliff. Freakcliff. I don't get the joke. Unfortunately. So start writing as you will. Write your own tale or whatever else it is that you wish to do. With that, Heathcliff left Nellie behind and began making his way to the rooftop. He instead, from looking... Ha! I see. Nellie collapsed to the floor, making an odd noise that sounded like a mixture of laughter and sobbing. I'm free to go? I've been freed, that I can finally... The hell are you lot doing down there? Faffing about? Come on up. For the first time, I really have no idea what you're thinking right now.
생각?
Thinking? I don't really think that hard, mate. I just clearly know what I have to do. That's all. Heathcliff is more of an man of action than thinking. And there are 4 more to go, heart unbroken. Earl King Heathcliff awaits us on the rooftop just as Faust expected. The powerful and oppressive energy that surrounded him had only grown more ferocious since our last encounter. This must be because of the golden bow and the pure form of humanity. Heathcliff watched us stumbling up the stairs. Through our exhaustion, he lowered Catherine's coffin on the rooftop. What a sorry ending to this tale, is it not? You have no idea of the lengths I've gone to destroy both Hindley and Linton, how much I have pushed myself to brink again and again. This is my own heaven. It is finally within my reach. Heaven. This shit is your idea of heaven. Look again, you're in hell. Right in the middle of it. When I heard the news of Catherine's passing, I began to see her face in all things. Nelly tinker with multiverse. Yeah, I don't exactly feel empathetic for Nelly. She tampered with things she had no idea about and had no business meddling. Even my very own face brought back her memories. Everything in the world became an unending reminder of who Catherine once was. A reminder of the fact that she once existed, only to be forever lost because of me. So, to breathe, to let my heart beat, I have to think of nothing but that singular wish. That burning, unchanging desire. My wish. To kill every Heathcliff in every world? Yes, that singular wish is the utmost proof of my love. Through my campaign, I have seen so many visions of Heathcliff. Some grew wrathful, some begged for mercy for their lives, but in the end they all admitted that they all had to perish for the good of Catherine, and willingly forfeited their lives. I found no pleasure in my work. How could I, when I made it my mission to slay those poor wretched souls, when all of them died so alone, unloved by all that is living by the world? Did you know that no one ever weeps for Heathcliff's death? So the task falls to me to bury them, to shed my tears for them, yet only silence shall attend my own demise. No, your methods are all wrong. Of course I would have given anything to make Catherine happy, anything, but even you, who saw the possibilities of every world, missed something. What do you mean? You said that in every world Catherine and Heathcliff were destined to be miserable, didn't you? But we could have been happy. We just missed that smallest key to happiness. No, no such world exists. Because of me, no. Us. Because of our existence, Catherine will... bloody hell, I'm telling you that it's got nothing to do with our existence. The problem was that I wanted to believe that it was. All I had to do was to get over my embarrassment, that I little fear. I just had to scourge up that smallest morsel of courage to open the door and talk to her. But how will you prove your theory when you have nothing left to prove it with? When my Catherine is long gone, Right.
네 놈 말대로
I can't change the past, like you said. I can't prove it to you either. Maybe none of this matters in the end, and Catherine might never wake up again, no matter what I do, but
나는 옥
I'm here anyway on this rooftop. Do you understand what that means? You, me, we're both wretches. I understand that, but I refuse to break like you did, leaping from the world to world, seeking to kill everyone that you deem to be the cause of that misery. No matter how broken my heart has become, your speech rings hollow, Heathcliff. For the outcome is already decided. I will end your life and leap over to the next world to do the same. Then what the hell are you waiting for? Heathcliff pulled the golden bow from the roof of the manor where it was installed as a lightning rod. Huh? Your struggling is meaningless. You cannot destroy the golden bow. I can't destroy it, no, but I can stop it from working. You mean to kill me, you... No, I'll stab myself, just as you wished. You're what? I see. I don't exactly understand why, but this golden bow being imbued with lightning is a necessary part of your plan, innit? What if I just drained its power? That'd cock up your grand scheme, wouldn't it? Wait, how do you even know that, Heathcliff?
원래 내가
I ain't educated, but you know, I'm good at sniffing these things out. Heathcliff!
캐서린
Catherine,
내가 돌아왔어.
I'm back.
문을 열어줘.
Please open the door. Why do you stab yourself? Is this how you wanted this to end? Because I need Cassie in every corner of this manor to hear my call. For what I've seen, the golden bow connects the hearts together. Look, I'm flying by the seat of my trousers here. What are you... Catherine has become Wuthering Heights itself. I don't understand how that happened. But if she saw the same mirror that Nellie and this git peered into,
그리고 나와 캐서린
and if her heart was the same as mine all along, I feel like I'd know what kind of choice she made. Now that I think back on it, from the moment we set our foot upon this manor, Wuthering Heights kept pushing me away while the diary continued to soothe me. We were never honest, Cassie, both of us. Heathcliff, what are you talking about? The diary flipped through its page and it comes to a stop on the last page.
그거 알아?
Would you like to hear a story, Heathcliff?
아주 오래전
Long time ago, Josephine told me a little tale.
이 저택 아래에 있는
She said that there is a deep, ancient river flowing beneath this manor.
터가 좋지 않으니
Every architect said that this was not a good place to build anything, let alone a house, that nothing should ever be built atop this hill. That would be really dangerous.
그럼에도 이 워더링 하이트
Wuthering Heights was built here, nevertheless, over the unseen Hypogene River.
그리고 나는 어렸을 때
Ever since I was a child, I saw the ghosts of my late mother wandering the halls of this manor.
넬리
Nellie, can't you see the ghost? I told you, miss, there are no such thing as ghosts. Why didn't you take your nap like I asked you to? Oh, mistress. Thankfully, I wasn't the only one who was seeing ghosts. I, Josephine, knew that you would one day return to our side. Yeah. The manor being on top of a Cogitos river, that would be beyond dangerous. A mere fragment of the well of humanity. Something as powerful as that would have beyond untold consequences. That the river flowing beneath these lands would bring your grace back to this manor. that should my duties at this manor be complete, you would allow me to drink the river's water. And I've repeatedly seen the vision as I grew up. After Heathcliff left me, after I'd lost every will to live, Nellie brought me a mirror. Miss, I found an interesting mirror. It shows you some fascinating things. I suppose it is a magic mirror of sorts. I thought you might enjoy such an invention. This thing was coming. No. Yeah, I think she would regret her choice of drinking the, river. Shit. I really wish I had an image to pull up. But directly ingesting something from the, well, I don't think it's ever ended well. Yeah, no, it's worse than jumping into it. You become an abno. And you can just ask the people that ain't experimented on. That ain't comfortable. In that mirror, I saw the infinite variations of Heathcliff and I pulled Heathcliff to the utter abyss of desolation. He grew cold and unhappy, mirrored in an endless cycle of misfortune. I was as though his fate was already written to be miserable. No matter what he did, he would always meet a wretched end. Do you see that? I see another ghost. Miss, you are still very ill. Please do not let the chilly winds sicken you further. Why does that ghost weep so tragically, and why does she appear so familiar? I must gaze into the mirror again, Nellie. I wish to find that single strand of possibilities where Heathcliff can be happy. So I gazed into the mirror night after night, night after night, until blood began to stream down my cheeks in place of tears. At the end of the ceaseless wailing, I found the Catherine who tasted the deepest despair. You are no other Catherine weeps as terribly as you do, not in any of the worlds I've seen, because in this world I am Heathcliff's murderer. We were just like you, desperately searching through every world. We peered past the mirror, but in no worlds are Heathcliff and I together in any happy. Our tales always end in tragedy. Thus suffering is all that remains. I have nothing to live for alone. I have nothing to go on. Why can't Heathcliff be happy? Why can't any Heathcliff be allowed even an ounce of happiness? There is but one answer. That we are the cause of his misery, because Catherine's existence is why bringing misfortune to Heathcliff. Every Heathcliff is miserable because of me. If I were to no longer exist in any world, will every Heathcliff in every world find happiness? Yes, he will so. It's not too late. For the sake of every remaining Heathcliff in every world, please invite us to your world beyond, so that we may kill you first, and move on to the next to kill the Catherine of a different world again and again. Then, only then can every Heathcliff reach his own heaven, the heaven where I no longer exist. It felt as though I was freed from a heavy joke. It felt as though this was precious, what I was meant to do, because I love every Heathcliff, because he deserves to be happy. I have done as you ordered. I have used some of my connections in the backstreets to bankrupt Mr. Hindley. Last I heard, he gambled everything he had away. I used Nellie, who asked her acquaintances to bankrupt my brother. Then I took the ownership of Wuthering Heights from him. Don't worry about the results. We've done similar experiences in the past. Former ring researcher. It's all worked out as long as the laboratory is ready. Yeah, she is in no way a good person. Sure, I may be willing to do horrible stuff to people, but I wouldn't fuck around with family. That's a line I'd draw. Certainly, the laboratory will be completed as you have requested. The price is not a matter of concern, and like I've told you repeatedly, this method will overwrite your identity with that of another, which is to say that your body should be free of consciousness. We've learned from one of our previous experiments that full, complete identity can be summoned only when the body is empty. She didn't allow them, she requested them. She was the reason the kidnappings happened. Not to mention their torture and death. I installed a massive laboratory in our basement to invite Catherine to our world. I acquired the golden bow with Linton's help, however. To summon a full intact identity is an incredibly power-consuming procedure. Herman. A single golden bow won't be enough to power it. Lucky for you, we have recently procured ourselves a golden bow. This golden bow, once installed on the roof of your manor, will collect all the necessary energy and relay it to the golden bow installed in the laboratory. You are so kind. What kind of payment do you ask in return? Not monetary, that's for certain. Instead, allow us to make a dough. That is all I ask. A dough? Yes, a pure, uncontaminated dough. Invite me, please. Please. The experiment should be complete soon. Nelly? I no longer fear the ghosts, because all fear stems from their ignorance of its origin. Maybe that is why I was so afraid of talking to Heathcliff. Oh yeah, no, they are something else, like completely. They're religious fanatics, they're genocidal, they are torturous, xenophobic, and I mean xenophobic as other species, not other kinds of humans, as well as just bloody annoying and egotistical and unforgiving. And really bad at architecture from what I've heard. Because I could not know, nor could I understand his ever-distant heart. What I had thought to be ghosts were just us from other worlds, suffering in wretched pain, yet wandering the manor, still determined to end my life. Now, after the lightning strikes 7 times upon your coffin, the path to the other world will open, summoning the Catherine you want from the other worlds here. I am certain that Linton will be happy, because you are doing this for me, whom you love so much. Yeah. I mean, they are even more strict than the bloody head. The head. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just looking forward to a point where they may make an inevitable mess up and they get an arbiter sent to their doorstep. Once this coffin closes, that is it. You won't ever open your eyes again. I know, but this is not the end. I will always be watching over you, wherever you may be. Your word is my command. Everything shall be as you will. Well, the head, at the very least, as long as it's somewhat human, will allow it. And plus, the head literally doesn't really give a shit what you do and will let you live your life, as long as you don't make AI and pay your bloody taxes. And don't try and overthrow them. That's all of their restrictions. And be somewhat vaguely human. And they'll let you live the rest of your life in peace. But N-Corp, if you even have the smallest prosthetic, you're getting your head lopped off, or tortured, or being strung alive to a Christmas tree. Not to mention all their other taboos. Sweet dreams, my love. Oh, a dough of such high purity can become pretty much anything. What I seek lies beyond that dough, however. It's something more primordial, something at the far beginning of all things. But for you, I present a different Heathcliff. Not your Heathcliff who left you without a word, and doesn't even care to return. A Heathcliff who exists for Catherine and only Catherine. And the river that flows beneath your manor will be of great help to both of us. It may be that your consciousness isn't lost forever because the deepest river arrests them from moving on. Perhaps you would have a front seat to everything that is to transpire. Heathcliff, who exists just for me? What are you talking about? And why am I watching all of this happening? Where am I? Can't anyone hear me? Don't you worry, we will make sure that this summoning ritual is a resounding success. And just in case you forget, remember to hold steadfast. Remember that all of this is for the good of Heathcliff, whom you love so much. The clock turns to revive Heathcliff, who stabbed himself with the golden bow. Catherine? Eventually, Catherine from a distant world is slowly pulled from the coffin. The other Heathcliff is carrying. The golden bow that impelled Heathcliff began to return to where it came. Back to where Heathcliff first tore it from, like it was meant to be. Every world. Okay. Grab you.
전가요?
I'm just gonna grab that Faust. Oh, is this the last? Wait, is this actually the last fight? Yeah. There's only 2 more after this.
이 소리는 폭풍인가?
One who grips.
개소리 누구지?
Who else do I want to grab?
망치를
I'll grab you.
열쇠가 필요하신가요?
41, 45. Oh well.
통 없이 지식을 얻지 못한다나 뭐라나.
Yeah, I think I do have you a support. Catherine, who Heathcliff desired so desperately to reach. She was walking out of the coffin, her eyes opened. Oh yeah, if it is your Chroma, or your Faust has given me the want to make a complete N-Corp team. Yet, no. The 7 lightnings has struck. She begins override. She's being overwritten by a Catherine from a different world. Please don't do this, Catherine. I endured everything for you. Everything at the manor. Everything. I suffered out there. All I ever wanted was to see you again. To return to this manor. To meet you. The space surrounding Catherine, who is screaming and wailing, begins to bend and refract as though something has gone wrong. Have you changed your mind? Have you forgotten our wish? You have spent countless days and nights watching how Heathcliff suffered the suffering that we have inflicted upon him. No, it's different. The only person who can tell me this is... Does it not matter to you what happens to every Heathcliff in every world? Are you truly so selfish that you feel detached from its consequences? I am Heathcliff. My greatest miseries in this world have been Heathcliff's miseries, and I have watched and felt each from beginning my great thoughts in living in himself. If all else reminded, and he was annihilated, no Catherine should seem a part of that world any longer. Catherine, you are here. Somewhere, where are you? The identity. Something's gone wrong with its summoning. It is likely that Miss Catherine's will is intervening in the summoning. She's refusing the summoning? Do not obstruct me, summon me, if your love for your Heathcliff is true.
어디지?
Where are you? Come to me. Embrace me, Catherine.
어딘가에
Where are we? I can hear your voice. Oh, please.
제발
I don't know what kind of Heathcliff you are. I shall embrace every Catherine's mine.
캐서린을 나의 품으로.
Inflict sync. Generate one wild hunt until. Yeah. Target lost 3 SP. No. Start off with that. Kind of have to do that. It's neutral there. Unopposed. Unopposed. Shit. And around we go. That one's going to hit, and it's in a Heathcliff. So, we just give it a bash with everything. Why does he have so much sanity already?
깨달았나?
You may be strong, but I have the power of infinitely rewinding the clock.
달릴 시간이다.
They're both defending. Wait, passive. Shit, I forgot to read. All skills target Heathcliff. Win. Encounters Heathcliff dies. Antagonist. If the target current HP is higher. Clash, win, heal, SP. Start, if not a heal. Fixed panic. I'll ignore her for now. Never mind. You can get cackled. Dominating. Struggling. Hopeless. There we go.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
163, not the best, not the worst. I'll take it. Shit. This ain't looking good. Favored. Hopeless, 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 hopeless. Struggling. Opposed. Dominating. Dominating. Favored. Favored. Go against dominating. That's struggling. 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 Neutral. Go at it. Round and round we go.
직접 알게 한다.
Oh, he's getting gripped.
으타! 더 먹어치워라.
Shit. Okay, he's only got one attack this time. Unopposed, that means only Heathcliff can clash it. What? Unclashable shit. Means that's gonna hit no matter what. Well, if it's gonna hit no matter what, no point in holding back against these guys. That clash? No, that won't clash. Oh well. Isn't the music able to get you copyrighted? I don't get enough views for that to matter.
무지하니까
I only have 302 subscribers, and let's be honest, only like 8 people come to watch my streams at most. I don't get enough views. And she's dead. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been using PM's music as my starting music, be right back music, and end music. Lord Sack. Dominating. Oh yeah. Actually, I'd rather dominate on there. It's gonna do shit all damage, but I need healing desperately. Unopposed. Helpless. Helpless. Shit. Well, do that then. That's neutral, best we can get probably. Unopposed. Oh yeah, of course, that's unopposed. Yeah, no. Something not so funny. I am currently blocked in some states in America because one of my streams where I played Gary's mod Zombie Survival played a song, and now I can't be shown in 4 states in America. Can't even appeal it. Shit, those are both gonna hit Heathcliff.
대가리 딱 떼도
Oh well.
나도 하니까 닥치는 놈들이 강
Shit.
빛이 꺼지.
Yeah.
계속해봐라. 이 폭풍이 잦아들 때까지.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
직접 열어두죠.
주라기야.
They've all been staggered, good.
시간이다.
Can't crash any of them. Round and round we go.
직접 알게 함이라.
Be the reason why. To be fair, I don't really care if I get copyrighted, to be honest. What the fuck?
쉬운 채로 죽여.
Oh, this is definitely a redo. Yeah, no, I failed.
직접 알게 함이라.
At least PM has been nice enough not to go after me. Yeah, it's not really like I care about getting money for this. Or anything. Literally, I know I am never gonna get big enough to actually make something on here. It is a miracle I've gotten this many subscribers. I'm just gonna click that, because we're gonna die. What the? She didn't even touch him.
알겠어.
직접 밝혀주마.
Yep, we lost.
쫓아오지. 다시.
I probably should have paid attention when it was vulnerable too, now that I think about it. Defeat this is...
수가 없네. 망치들은 어떡하지?
Wait, she's an actual enemy? She's an enemy? Left hand of every Catherine, right hand of every Catherine. Okay. Retry. Am I gonna change anything? Every Catherine is another face. Okay. Yeah, that's what I saw. I'm gonna need to bring a Faust again, because I need Fjord Sack to even survive a small amount of time. I'm gonna switch her out, and I think I'll bring Shuai. I'll switch him out and bring in Gregor. Yeah, I'll try this.
이 대검은 당신의 검이자 방패가 되어.
Skip. Confirm. Round and round we go.
어디 있지? 내게로 와, 개소린!
Oh.
어딘가에
You've done this solo?
제발. 네 놈이 어떤 히스클리프든지 상관없다.
The gripping?
모든 개소리는
Dominant.
나의 품으로!
Struggling. Neutral. We're gonna lose that though, unfortunately. Reason right. So, for whatever reason, this one is unclashable. Well, then I'll just throw everything at it. Oh, good thing Gregor can take a punch.
유라니야, 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
David? Okay. David? Unclashable. Okay, and Deal with her because she'll probably be the most troublesome. Okay, yeah, send them to there.
목을 내놓고
I need to
있도록.
get them removed as fast as possible.
업.
거기까지.
Now this is where it gets a hell of a lot harder. Neutral, neutral. Struggling, 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 struggling. Dominating. Struggling, struggling. Favored. Struggling. Dominant. I'll give her a shot. Neutral and struggling. Neutral. Okay. Oh yeah.
대가리 딱 떼도.
Didn't do any damage to her, hell yeah.
저 발긴다. 돌아하니요.
He might be the... She's been staggered. Be the reason why. How much health do they all have? They've got all good health. What I'm going to do is use a red eye. Yeah. Use red eye on him. Also damage all of them. What more resources do I need for Flawed Sack? I need orange. Well, good thing that's an orange. Next up, Heathcliff. Unclashable. Now it's clashable. So. Neutral, neutral. Struggling. Neutral. Neutral. Hopeless. Oh, go neutral then. No, get you to go there.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
Okay, yep, not gonna work. Should have seen that coming. Oh, come on. Yes. Ah, damn it. Won't do as much damage as before, but oh well.
시간이다.
직접 나서도록 할까?
What's this? Hex now. Nah, I don't know much about Hex now. Struggling. Hopeless. Hopeless. Favored. Hopeless. Hopeless. Well, okay, so I'll have to take some damage. Okay. If you would like to, that would be appreciated.
대가리 딱 떼도.
Oh yeah, it does have hacks now, but I don't know a lot about it. Or if it's good. I have it, but haven't used it. Mine as well. Okay, well. Shit. Oh, damn it.
이 폭풍이 잦아들 때까지.
I'm gonna have to use Sword Sack after this. Yeah, Sword Sack. But she is so low, shit. Get targeter, yep. Next up, get it to target Greg, yep. That's targeting her, it's targeting them. That's targeting Heathcliff. We need that target, so that is just gonna hit Ryoshu. She can take it. Knew it, she could take it. He's in one. What is even in that sack? I can do another one. How low are they? I'll save it. Dominating. Struggling, unopposed, unopposed. That's struggling. That is hopeless. Well. Do it on him then. Get him out. Dominating. I don't know how. Unclashable shit. I'll get one of them to go to him. And where will these go? To them.
깨달았나? 알겠어.
찢어 놓아주마.
He's been staggered, yes. How much health do we all have? It's good. Okay, what am I going to use this for? Okay, we need to kill all of these guys.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
알겠어.
Round and round we go. Dominating. Dominating. Be the reason why. Shit. Divert that attack. I can't divert his. I'll get that attack on you. And that attack on you. Wait, I can divert you though.
대가리 딱 떼고
Divert still only be attacked by one person.
거기까지.
Okay, I'm gonna have to pop another floor attack after this. Did no damage to him.
듀란이야.
Or to her.
달릴 시간이다.
Unclashable, got it. And if it cannot be clashed, well, all of his minions are getting fucked.
대가리 딱 떼고 무지하니까
직접 밝긴다. 듀라하니여. 나야 히스클리프.
Ah,
제발 나를 다시 받아줘.
shit. She's 4, so she's not the first. She should be before any of these attacks. Where are they all aiming? None of them are hitting Heathcliff. That's good. Hopeless. Hopeless. Favored. Dominating. Dominating. Unopposed. Dominating. That passive, end of both hands. Go.
신병 확보하겠습니다.
I'm not sure, unfortunately. I had him mounted before going into this.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
Flash. Flash. Must be the reason why.
신병 확보하겠습니다.
I have no idea how you make these things bleed. You'd think these things would be incapable of it.
깨달았나?
I'm gonna have to use another sword attack now that I see it. Can I use another one? Yes, I can! Unclashable for a world without his suffering. Who was it attacking? Shit. That is clashed. Oh, you can kill that. And then the rest of them beat this one to death.
신병 확보하겠습니다.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
Oh, okay. And did literally no damage. Can you hear me? Can you hear my voice? I suddenly realized that an unfamiliar voice is echoing directly in my head. Is this a sound coming directly through the golden bow? You hear that too, Clockhead? I turn around to look at Heathcliff. He appears exhausted from the prolonged battle, both in body and spirit. The golden bow that once pierced his chest was long removed after my clock returned, but its influence seems to be lingering for some reason. Catherine? Heathcliff whispers. Listen closer. What is happening? A frail, desperate voice echoes. The voice shudders so terribly. This is not at all what I wished for, no. I carefully asked the voice a question. So, all of this is... I never wanted Heathcliff, who exists for Catherine and only Catherine. I don't think she can hear our voices. All I wanted was for every Heathcliff to be happy. All I wanted was to kill every existence of myself. Please, someone help me. Can anyone hear me? I think it's most appropriate for Heathcliff to do this. This, a warm light of the golden bow begins emanating from somewhere. Heathcliff, is that you? Yeah, Cassie, I'm back. Sorrow, joy, wrath, obsession, I can feel the storm of emotions raging within Heathcliff. Oh, yet all is silent, I cannot hear his voice. The same emotion can be felt from Kathy's voice. Bloody hell. Cold slowly takes over the warmth as it slowly weakens. I can no longer hear Catherine's voice. I knew that it wouldn't be this easy, but Heathcliff refuses to let disappointment hold him back. Instead, he forges on with determination. The other sinners follow suit, prepared for battle. All sinners heal 10 SP, gains 2 haste for the rest of the encounter. All sinners gain 1 haste for the rest of the encounter. Let's go. May you wake in torment, my dear Catherine. Round and round. How much health? Yeah, everyone's... What the fuck? Yeah. Wait. Yeah, he really is. The fuck?
정화.
The scenery is fuzzy because of mirror worlds and golden bow shenanigans. Yep. Here goes. Oh yeah, the karaoke stream happens tomorrow if anyone's interested in it. You just can recommend songs during the stream and all that. Or beforehand you could post them to him. At this point you'd probably beat him, doesn't need 2 solos right now. Yeah. Well, I shouldn't count my chickens before... I shouldn't count my chickens before this is over. Anyway, I'll be doing the karaoke stream tomorrow, and you can recommend songs during that stream, or post songs onto the comment I put in. You know, that thing where YouTubers can post stuff to all their subscribers. I put a thing there, you can post it to as well, for me to view beforehand. Hopeless, dominating. Hopeless. Yeah. Hopeless. Struggling, struggling. Favored, favored, hopeless, favored. Dominating, hopeless. What about that? Hopeless. Dominating. Round and round we go. Let's attack that.
직접 알게 하리라.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that. Bind. I'll debuff him. Oh yeah. Dominating. Struggling. Dominating. 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 Dominating.
정화.
I was hearing repeat at first, but yeah, I hear delete now. Kinda like Enclair S3. If the skills roll 18 max, Enclair can take it down. Okay. Oh, whenever I hear about like Enclair, I think of that one meme I saw on Reddit about getting his sanity lower. Okay, that glitching actually hit perfectly with Faust. He's gonna be staggered next turn.
지금이다. 해골 바가지 거미 대가리. Oh, she's back. Ah, the tone of the song even shifts. Everyone has gone 0 and Claire with... Okay, how much health does he have? He has a lot of health. So... fuck that one up. Ah, okay. That sounds kinda busted. 깨달았나?
My head fills with a voice once again. I never should have summoned that Catherine here. I thought Heathcliff would never have to suffer again if every Catherine were to no longer exist. Negative stories are tricky, them. Mermaids from Kanto V were a nightmare sometimes. Yeah, that was a nightmare. The mermaids were an absolute pain. But I should have known that Heathcliff would have thought the very same. I can feel her heart-trembling sorrow. I never should have fled. I should have talked to her instead of running away. Heathcliff was right. Every unspoken word, every unshared discussion only broke their hearts further apart from each other until their worlds began to run parallel, never to converge. If only I could go back. If there truly no way out of this trap that woman set for us. Heathcliff shouts. Just as Heathcliff began to speak, a shrill cry tears through our heads. Catherine, do not obstruct me now. We promised, didn't we? We promised to kill all of us so that Heathcliff may find happiness. The cutting voice is tinged with an odd warmth like a different voice. Dare say Ishmael's dungeon was the hardest to so far, including Kanto VI. Damn, my strat killed him before he can use his insta-kill move. He has an insta-kill move? No, maybe the two Catherines are vying for control. One of her collapsal hands are twitching and stumbling. Maybe this is our chance to neutralize that hand. Who will step forth? Heathcliff immediately knew what I was going for and leapt towards that hand. This can't be good. We caught her off guard and neutralized that hand. I instinctively knew that we were so close. Duels 10 SP. Getting 2 damage up, turn out, bind, attack power down. Yep, his negative coin 0 of his base skill. He has an insta-kill move going into next phase. Ah, shit. Well. Breaking Heart. You. Next. Clash that. 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 How the hell are we damaging a metaphysical body? These things don't exist. Well, to be fair, golden bow shenanigans. Okay, yeah, there's literally no point attacking her. Round and round we go. Yeah, you attack her. Yeah. Should have never existed in the first place. Okay. Kinda hope I don't fail. And it's just her now. Unopposed, 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 unopposed.
신병 확보하겠습니다.
Don't worry, I've got horrible luck anyway. I'll use the quote from Doctor Who. The future is always unchanging until it's written down in red.
대가리 딱 떼도 차! 아차!
Please, Catherine, appear before me and tear my asunder. Let me see your eyes as I expire.
네 눈을 보면서 죽어갈 테니
Okay.
대가리 딱 떼도
We can't clash this. It's unclashable.
지금이다. 해골 바가지 거미 대가리 차!
Wait, why would they quit this game? That's admitting complete and utter defeat.
계속해봐라. 통의 밑바닥 속에서 통이 찾아들 때까지.
He didn't die. Damn it, this is Cassie's coffin. It's so cold and dark inside. You remain trapped here all along, just for my happiness. You who hated the dark so much. All Affinity's advantage burst forth from the coffin. If only I waited to hear your words to the end. If only I didn't run away. If only I approached you to talk to first. What a witless mess I am. But so you've broken free from the coffin, Heathcliff. Pointless. It's all pointless. You should have remained in there, suffocating in the worst regret of your life. Shut your trap. I won't run anymore, not here at the end of all things. I know it's too late, but I will take this charge before even this passes forever. Even if this chance won't lead me to my happiness. Even if paths won't end with your happiness. Because I know for certain that as long as our words are left unsaid, no one will ever be happy, I see. You're right, to wish for your happiness without even talking to you first out of fear. I should have never have done that. I was wrong. I sink. I hear Kathy's voice. Fully heals SP. Heals 15 SP. Dominating. 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 Dominating.
내 뒤로.
Shit! How did I not lose?
너희에게 안식은 없다.
fluid sac. Round and round we go. Round and round. Gonna have to attack that. Give Faust an opportunity. I'm using Fluid Sac. Shit. Gregor died.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
Oh, I barely survived that shit.
신병 확보하겠습니다.
Wait, no audio. Branch of knowledge.
나의 손으로 잘라낼 수 있다면
자, 맛볼 시간이다.
괜찮으니 지금이라도 멀리 도망치세요.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
너희에게 안식은 없다.
Yep, he is absolutely refusing to die. And I am so happy for that.
대가리 딱 떼고 무불사위.
Imagine being able to cut someone while still having your sword in the sheath.
가슴 가장 깊은 곳까지 박히도록. 맞는 거야.
과 함께 사라져라. 우리에게
There's no repose waiting for us.
Faust, if things don't get any better, what will happen to them? Erklin Heathcliff, once he kills Heathcliff of this world for good, he will leap over to other worlds to slay other versions of Heathcliff. If Catherine's summoning success, she will become another Catherine who leaps between every world, creating more Catherines like her. To what end? To an end where there is nothing but the silence and the lamentation of both Heathcliff and Catherine. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? There's a sound coming from my device. Catherine, Dante. Catherine, I see that you write a diary of your own. I wouldn't call it a diary. It's not like I record what happens every day in here. Catherine, that counts as a diary still. Catherine, it is a record of your life. Then I suppose it is. Dante. Catherine. Just before the break of dawn, during the quiet hours, the day I would write my diary. Especially on days when I suffered from fevers. I could not bear to keep going without vomiting every fault of mine on a piece of paper. I was always honest with my diary, but it seems that I could never be honest anywhere else. While I hid my true feelings from the ones I loved, while refusing to communicate myself, I became angry at those who couldn't understand me. Heathcliff shall never know. He will never know how much I No, I have to know. How the hell is Heathcliff messaging? Heathcliff? How did you... I needed a lot of courage to get here. Catherine. It's all so easy for you to topple me. For you to ground me up until I'm nothing. I was so happy whenever you came to visit me. A single glance from you in my direction could brighten my entire day. You were almost like a calamity. And I have always loved that very calamity that swept over me, like the tempest, Catherine. No, it's not inside his head, it's an actual PDA. It's a PDA he used to use for his work, but Faust updated it, so that way he could, do notes. It was... To be fair, it really just makes sense not to know about it, mainly because it's literally in a part of the game which everyone skips. Because it's completely voluntary, no rewards, no cost. Just a little bit of learning. And Heathcliff being a dumbass in that part of it. Catherine. Thank you for having the courage. Finally, our hearts are no longer broken apart. Dante, may I borrow your diary for a moment? The golden bow has far more impressive powers than any of us could have ever imagined. What powers? It has been bringing your own wishes to reality, has it not? So, the key to my Heathcliff's happiness is in your diary. So I looked down at the screen of the device. I carried something I used to think was nothing but a tool for recording things. Face the sin, save the ego. Limbus Company. Golden bow synchronized. What? Don't touch to start. Clear all Cassie. What? Clear all Cassie. Clearing all Cassie. The fuck?
먼저 말해줘서 고마워.
Thank you so much for being the first one to talk, Heathcliff.
나도
I don't love every Heathcliff in every world.
지금의 너를
I love you as you are now. In every world of possibilities that may or may not have been, every Catherine and Heathcliff of all worlds called out to each other, feeling the echoes of their partners. They struggle for the one last unseen embrace. Good joke, remember the season 4 was called Clear or Cassie? Oh yeah. See, this song is not only about Sinclair cotton noises. Where are you, Cassie? I wish to have you in my embrace again. I have felt your presence all along. I knew for certain that you have been haunting me. You lie, not breeze, the cold earth. You are besides me, are you not? Why do you refuse to embrace me? I have not broken your heart, you have broken it, and it breaking it, you have broken mine. Do come to me, Heathcliff. Whisk me away and embrace me in your heart. The gust where is too cold. My body is trembling into ice. Only by the warmth shall the frost soar. Millions of worlds made real by Catherine and Heathcliff, begging, speeding by for us. Every possibility of Heathcliff and Catherine most end in tragedy, full of suffering and lamentation. But among the infinity, I catch a glimpse of tranquility. Outside the manor there are 2 gravestones marking Heathcliff and Catherine's final resting place. And in the desolation, forlorn moorland of Wuthering Heights, are 2 youths who each resemble Heathcliff and Catherine, then gaze deeply into each other's eyes, their mouths drawn into the sweetest, happiest smile. Yep. This is kind of like Styling Skate a bit. then they're, except instead of different timelines, it's different universes. The hearts connected despite everything. They were... I see. I let my conviction blind myself to the other possibilities. Erkland Heathcliff's last words are hollow and bittersweet. It echoes scattered into nothingness. Catherine begins to disappear from every world, as though she was never there. And when every Catherine eventually disappears, millions of changing possibilities appear before us. Mr. Earnshaw brings Heathcliff from the back streets. Hindley scorns and hatred for Heathcliff remains the same. But without Catherine, Heathcliff had no reason to endure the suffering in Wuthering Heights. So he quickly moved on from Wuthering Heights, eats Heathcliff, lives a different life, meets all kinds of different people, and lives on without Catherine. Our Heathcliffs watch as the world's transformed, each Heathcliff living a life of his own, and Catherine's existence slowly fading away from him. I would have understood if Heathcliff were to curse me with weeping, cruel words. I would have understood if he were to grab and shake me by the collar. To erase someone's entire existence is an unimaginable, terrible thing. Why are you guys talking about someone called Cassie? She's someone important or something? Because you guys keep mentioning her. And finally, there isn't anything left. By the way, I think the last peak was the tombstone where the original Charis from the book. Ah, okay. Yeah. Nellie, are you taking the golden bow? Nellie stood atop the railing of the rooftop and gazed down at us. Most sinners had fallen or were unconscious. In her hand she held the golden bow that appeared to have been pried from the rooftop. But Heathcliff, you are a good, kind-hearted boy, aren't you? I'm certain you understand. I suppose I will bring this to the one who first showed me the mirror shard. You know it's futile. You and your friends have fought battle after battle, pushed yourselves past the brink of exhaustion. How will you stop as chief butler? He has waited for this precious moment. They can turn the clock, but I will no longer be here once the hand turns once. Yep. And then I'll kill her. Or everyone will kill her. Across every possibility. Sure, I can stop you, you know, but I can't stop you, you know, but I'll get it back, all back. The golden bow, my Catherine. Catherine? Who are you talking about? I can't say understand what you're talking about, Heathcliff. I know. That name no longer means anything to you or anyone else, but an ink stain remains where she once stood. But she's never been clear to me. So clear that it can never be erased. Well, if you are that desperate, then I hope your wish shall come true one day. Yeah. What's wrong, Chloe? Wanna leave my room? Sure. Here you go, girl. Wanna leave? Don't wanna leave? Okay. Make up your mind, munchkin. Ah, there you go, girl. Here, whoa, lazy pup. Well, if you are that desperate, then I hope your wish shall come true one day. It is said that the golden bow can make any wish, any heart come true. All that remains on the rooftop was a burnt golden bow in the coffin.
이렇게
The
타버렸어.
golden bow was burnt white. It appears that someone has made off with the other. Nellie took the other one, the one that's intact. She must have taken it to her Herman. The second time we failed.
실패하지 않았어.
This isn't a failure.
찾을 수 있어.
We'll get it back.
또 끝나도
Even if our hearts may be broken apart, if I give it my all, we'll be connected once again, as it did, even in the world where Catherine and I were both dead.
이 관 속에 들어
Is Catherine the name of a person in this coffin?
죄송해요.
I'm sorry, everything feels so foggy.
이 관과
The coffin and the person that lies within will be
LCCA 팀
retrieved to the headquarters by the after team. To recover. It would be... I would say it is possible. But in order for it to be... in order for it to be brought back, it would require an exorbitant amount of human sacrifice. Probably the same level of sacrifice that brought it into the world. Yeah, well, he didn't really have a choice, unfortunately. Unfortunately, the higher up isn't gonna see it that way. I wanted to ask him if he was okay, but I already knew the answer. So many things had gone wrong. No, I'm still not okay. Heathcliff's one and only goal was gone. But Heathcliff was no longer trapped in a living dream. Perhaps that is precisely why he could open the door to see a new, wider world. Not a single colour remained in the silent weathering heights once the tempest passed. All monochromatic save for patches of colour.
저 꽃의 이름은
Those flowers are called heaths.
황야에서 고독한
The loneliest flower that takes root and blooms in the wild moorland. But they're all also flowers that survive no matter what devastating tempest comes their way. They endure it all and wait. Wait for what?
몰라.
I don't know. The
그냥
time, I suppose. That is when Heathcliff finally told us the name of the flowers. Heath, come here, bro. You know what? Maybe the higher-ups won't be so angry when they learn that they can erase people's existence from reality. Just gonna move up there for now. How much money did they spend on songs? Okay. Well, it'd have to be absolutely ginormous. Yep. Her dream is about to end. Where the fuck did she get those toys from? Isn't she a grown woman? Well. Oh, sinners, like, what the fuck? Alright, yeah. Oh, there's Dante and the shriveled up bow. He's just looking at like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this now? Also, why are they standing up while Charon's driving? That's a great way to get swung out the window. Go after it, go. Oi, it took off. Where the bloody hell are you looking at? Well, maybe you should have told me that first. Another day, another distortion hunting in the streets of T-Corp as per LCD orders. Looks like... Wait, shouldn't Ezra and Moses be doing this? Looks like it didn't take too long for Heathcliff to be his usual energetic self once again. Oi, I told you to send him this way. I'll smash your head in once this is over. Maybe he's gotten too passionate. Long time no see. Wait, why are you... How do you still have color? Because the light is yet to reach me. Yeah, true. Because a star is an unfathomable distance away. Do you like flowers too, Dante? I think I've come to like them. Imagine that there was a single rose that you've carved for a long time. Your room was always brimming from the sweet aurora of that flower. Where's this mark of Cain? But one day you leave the rose behind to go on a long, long journey. In your journey you come across a large garden and there you see thousands of very same rose you once cared for. That sight brings you to tears and you drop to your knees. What do you suppose that is? Why do you suppose that is? Damien, he appeared before me in the past. He would always leave me with these cryptic riddles. But I'm starting to understand what is a riddle are supposed to represent. Because I've finally come to understand that the one I truly loved was the rose I'd left behind. Correct. Even though there are thousands of roses in this world, there is but one rose that is mine. You've watered it diligently, cared for it, even as its thorns pricked your fingers, so that your care makes it aroma bloom. I suppose that's how it was for Heathcliff and Catherine as well, knowing that there are infinite Catherines and Heathcliffs in countless worlds. They wished not for the happiness of infinite Catherines and Heathcliffs, but for the happiness of each other. Because of them, each other was the one that truly mattered. But it would take most people a long, long time to understand that, because most people are foolish. Do you understand once I learn to properly love my very own flower? I no longer need to protect the thousands of other roses in the world. People of this star care for thousands of roses, blossoms in their own gardens, but still far to find what they really desire. Is he a fucking alien? But what are the other flowers that are already bloomed? What happens to them? Damien smiled at my question. You will find the answer to the question yourself when you can draw me a sheep. With that, Damien disappeared. I heard the faint cry of the distant lamb.
끝인가?
Is it over? Have I truly slain them all? Your level cap for identities has been raised. More? Then why doesn't this rage end? And time killing time. And the third Walpurgis night. Huh. I've caught up to events that the events that I started playing around. Identity Archive, Heathcliff, Wild Hunt, Heathcliff after story. The drizzling rain tears through my heart, shearing its painfully like cold shards of glass. The rain holds memories of the past, each droplet a memory of the manner carved in my very being from the day I was taken from the streets. End corp death. Yeah, sure. So I stand in the rain at this thundering monsoon. Every cold sensation a painful reminder that I must become retribution itself, a vengeance to tear thousands. What are you doing, Chloe? Those to tear those accursed bastards apart. There wasn't even a shelter, an umbrella to shield me from the rain. Nothing gave me reprieve from the rain, not even the sinister layer of fabric to stop it from tearing into my skin. A delusion thought that this life, this existence may be worth enduring if I could have those moments of relief, that as long as I could wait out the rain and dry my drenched clothes, I did not have even the faintest mirage of such hope. I knew this life was not to be one of relief. Ha, good. I don't need anything like that. Hold my rage, my vengeance. I have already lost my recollection of a few things that set me off on my path of vengeance. There was something there, something that kindled this rage within me, something that set me on this path of destruction the moment I left the manor, but no. These are but meaningless ruminations. There is no straying from the path of retribution. To those bastards at the manor who so ruthlessly pelted me with cruel heavy rain, I bring you flesh-rendering, bone-shattering tempest of ruin, and that is all I need to perpetuate this existence. That is more than enough reason to live on. This forest is on a high, silent hill. The damnable grand manor remains in my sight, still past the overgrown forest, even as the storm makes its landing upon the skies beneath which I stand. A clear sight of my target is good fuel for my rage, like a funnel for this boiling hatred within me. I see the butlers come out to dry the manor's dirty laundry. I see guests coming and going from the manor, arriving to enjoy the occasional banquet. And I recall the fleeting pocket of joy. I recall my caretaker, the chief butler, who cared for me more than anyone else, despite her precocious and surely disposition. No illusions or hellish pain fades away into fog of memories past, twisting them into sentimental reminiscence. This is nothing but a feeble trick of the mind in begging me an attempt to paint over the hurt with joy. After all, my memories with her have now long faded past the optical mist. Yet wasn't alone in this memories. There was yeah, okay. Got no problems in the Sinner database or the Discord. You can see all the changes. Wildcliff have posts this quarter. Okay. No, I'll obliterate them all. Once I excise them, my past, my memories, them, my mind will no longer play such tricks on me. Nothing but pointless memories, nothing but hurt, painted over with false joy of reminiscence. There is nothing left for me in that manner. No repose, no momentary or reprieve. When was it? Was it the day I first wielded this blade, or was it the day I met and observed my countless selves across endless worlds? Or was it the day of my assault upon the young master's mansion, when I sought countless butlers and made a mountain of their corpses? Though its origin is a mystery to me, still I came to learn how to command loyalty of the dead. Yet I have no teacher. I suppose my transformation was inevitable, as it was so my countless other selves in the infinite worlds. I am perpetually surrounded by screeching, purring hatred of the dead, yet I find quite amusing the unfair, logical nature of the world, that they have no choice but to bid me their loyalty despite it all. I led the march of the wild hunt. I mauled the young master's useless arm off his torso, and I declared from the top of my lungs that I shall soon host a banquet of my own at the accursed manor. I'll give them more than enough time to prepare. The young master whose arm I mauled will temper and whet his saber keen with hatred as his flame. The chief butler who still seeks the long dead mistress will be brutal with her severance. My old caretaker, her heart gashed by betrayal, will strike me with thunderous rebuke. They will join my banquet with utter preparation, and only then shall I exact my truly meaningful. I shall await them with my march. I wish to see them charge into us, their eyes bloodshot with all kinds of emotion, their veins pulsating with tension, yet in the end I will crush them all. And atop the weathering heights in the crumbling ruins of the manor I stand alone. There I will release my endlessly festering woe and rage at who was to hear my cry? To whom was I to pour my heart out? No. That's theirs. Everything I've done has hinged on it. Was all to... It's raining again. If even the cutting raindrops fail to summon this memory, then it cannot have been more important than the culmination of pain that I endured. The lost memories signify nothing to me. Perhaps it will return once I raise this manor to ashes. Then I will have reached my destination, my vengeance complete, however lost my memories may have become. Perhaps the mirror is full of lies. All that remains in the fog of my memories are those worlds someone had once conveyed to me. Wait, him... How do I view Detour, Dante's notes? Nothing new. Do I have N Corp? I do not. How many... Oh, wait. I've done some missions, apparently. Clear any stage 10 times. Yay. Defeat 100 enemies. Enter the mirror dungeon 1 time. How many shards do I have? 180 for Ryoshu, 190 for Don, 135, okay. Wait, was there any identities I wanted to buy Ryoshu for 150? Nope, literally nothing I can get. Oh well. Huh. There's a joke I could make, but I'm not gonna make it. And of course, Walpurgis Night, which I cannot take part of until the next one, Sanguine Desire. Regret. Part of me wants to get all of the Lob Corp agents. Time Killer Intervalo. Okay. Well, the next stream will be Time Killer. Actually, you know what? I am just gonna quickly get my rewards. Literally does not matter what I get because I only have to do like one battle. Do you know everything I have to do one battle? Flatbroke Gambler, jump here, forfeit. Could explore in a dungeon, yep, continue. Claim rewards. Give up rewards, confirm. And just like that, I can claim the battle passing. Now I'm just one away from the battle pass. And what is it for the battle pass I need to do? I need to do this. Shit. Well, might as well quickly just do this. Blunt.
전가요?
Yep.
누님들을 위해
Yep.
부르신다면 언제든.
Yep.
자, 해골 바가지랑 거미 대가리 후드려 패러 간다.
Ow. Just cut my finger on a knife. Yes, I had a knife on my desk this entire time I was playing with.
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고. 저다 한 주먹거리도 안 되는 놈들이니까.
불청객은 찌그러져 있던
무지하니까
에이, 저것들 너덜너덜하잖아.
딱 떼도.
일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개. 이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 그대로 두드려 패.
불청객은 찌그러져 있도록. 타! 으타! 더 먹어치워라.
에이, 저것들 너덜너덜하잖아.
대가리 딱
일단
떼도.
정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
정리하겠습니다. 불결한 것.
그래, 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어.
직접
아픈 거
알게
생각하지
한다.
말고.
How many views do I have?
공격이 더 매서워지거든.
맞는 거야.
I still find it.
단정하지 맞는 거야.
I still find it very interesting. And just weird that people do watch me.
내 죄는
happy
내가
there.
알아서 처리한.
하나 눕혔네. 이렇게 눕혀가다 보면 어느새 끝나는 게
손끝이라도
싸움.
I am so tired. After this, I am going to claim the reward and then go straight to bed.
에이, 저것들 너덜너덜하잖아. 일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
사냥 시작.
무지하니까
지금이다. 해골 바가지 거미 대가리.
제가 봤습니다.
꿈에는 단정하지 않고
네, 결국
직접
마지막까지 서
알게
있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어.
초대받지 않은
아픈 거
것을
생각하지 말고
모조리
저 새끼
치워버리.
죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
결국 내 공부가
There we go.
부족하지 않았다는 거네. 그치?
Just like that, I can now claim the reward. Go. Wait, if I jump back to the Breaking Heart, can I claim this? Yes, I can claim it. Now, how many free ones do I have? Not enough, unfortunately.
익숙지.
Would there even be anything for me to spend it on? I mean, Blade Lineage. I mean, I can spend it on him. He's the only one I don't have. Is there anyone, though, that I want to level up more? Found one immediately. Can't even G'day, welcome back. I am about to end the stream soon, or in a second. Awakening corrosion. Can I shred spin this? No, I gotta do it like this. No. Edit. Ego. Ah, that's max. Don't have enough. Ego. Wait, I haven't even done this once yet, and I am missing it by a lot. Just great. Oh well, thank you all for coming.
한참
50 extra things for what's doing. Yeah, I got the 50 extra. Yeah, see ya. I need to go to sleep, so see you all next time. Have a nice morning, afternoon, or night. Goodbye.